So, this video game developer, Akira, is the creator of a game called Infinity Game. Akira has been the administrator for Infinity Game for over 15 years. One night, he decides to shut down the game right at midnight. As he's shutting down the game, he accidentally gets isekai'd into the world of Infinity Game, and he takes on the avatar of the demon lord, Kunai. So, am I going to ignore that this feels like a ripoff of Overlord? Yes I am. The moment Akira wakes up as Kunai, he opens the administrative panel, but he does not have administrator privileges. Also, this world is different from the one he created. Kunai sees a little girl being harassed by a demon. Despite being shocked at first, Kunai easily defeats the demon. The little girl's name is Aku. Kunai is certain that he never created Aku or the demon, further proving that this is a different world from what he created. Kunai needs more skill points to access administrator privileges, so he asks where the demons are. Aku says that they're sealed in the wishing shrine. On the way, Kunai notices that Aku's right leg is injured, so he offers to carry her. But Aku declines him, saying that she's too dirty. Apparently, in her village, everyone bullied the poor girl and gave her the filthy job of discarding human waste. But Kunai does not care for any of that prejudice and he carries Aku. When they reach the wishing shrine, Kunai goes in alone. He sees a lot of dead people inside. Suddenly, a stone idol speaks to him. She says that the people lying dead summoned the demon lord, Kunai, into this world. The idol cannot send Kunai back to his world, but she does give him a special ring to wear, which Kunai immediately hates. Saying that this is her final wish, she disintegrates into dust. Kunai decides to go to the capital city of the kingdom they're in, the Kingdom of the Holy Light. Aku asks him to take her with him. Before leaving, they go to Aku's village to get her things. Kunai becomes invisible and talks to her using direct player-to-player messaging. Suddenly, some stupid bullies start bullying Aku. Kunai gets angry. Seeing this, the ring asks him to give the command to kill these boys, but Kunai ain't evil, so he controls the ring. Then he goes to bully the bullies instead. Kunai burns the village, then he takes Aku away towards the holy capital. One day, Kunai and Aku are attacked by a bandit group. However, that level is too low for Kunai and he easily repels them. Suddenly, a holy maiden, which is a powerful sorcerer called Luna Elegant, comes and drives the bandits away. Luna's magic accidentally hits Kunai and that hurts him. Kunai realizes that he does not have resistance against magic. Luna and Kunai get into a fight and he immediately goes ham on Luna's army and he spanks her. This particular scene has its own fanbase. Kunai takes Luna's money and they reach the holy capital. There they use the money to get a nice room and a new outfit for Aku. She looks like a princess. For the first time in her life, Aku is treated well. So she vows to do anything she can to help Kunai in whatever his journey is. That night, Luna comes to Kunai's hotel because she has no money to go anywhere. Kunai gives her money back, but she still decides to stay with him. Looks like someone's developing the hots for Kunai after being spanked by him. The next day, another holy maiden arrives at the city, Killer Queen, the elder sister of Luna, and she looks absolutely pissed. She scolds Luna in front of everyone for going off on her own. Suddenly, some Satanist cult members who worship the demon lord arrive at the scene to spice things up. They attack Killer Queen with ice and fire, but she wipes them all away easily. Kunai also recognizes these cult members wearing the same uniform as the dead people in the wishing shrine earlier. Luna, Killer Queen, and their soldiers defeat the Satanists with ease, but one of the members uses a dark essence to sap their magic and subdue them. Once again, Kunai's ring asks permission to destroy everyone in the area, including the Satanists and the Holy Maidens. But Kunai resists the ring's suggestion, so the ring paralyzes him. With no other option, he opens a game option which allows him to change characters. Kunai releases a flash of light, which pushes the darkness away. Then he turns into this cool new character called Zero. Yes, like the number. Killer Queen immediately gets the hots for Zero, as he beats up all the Satanists so easily using dragon magic. Killer Queen falls madly in love and closes her nose because she might bleed. Later, Kunai goes to the side and cringes at himself for creating such an over-the-top and pretentious character. Kunai, Aku, and Luna continue traveling. Somewhere nearby, there are two bounty hunters, Mikan, a tomboyish girl, and Yukikaze, a beautiful sorcerer. But let me warn you, that's a trap. Right now, Mikan and Yukikaze are going after some sandwolves, but they get overwhelmed and run away and they cross paths with Kunai's carriage. Kunai gets in front and uses his magic to drive the sandwolves away without breaking a sweat, even in the desert heat. Then he continues his journey. Yukikaze also starts developing the hots for him. In a safe location, Kunai finally gets enough points for administrator privileges. Kunai can now summon one of his aides. He has 8 options, but he only has enough skill points to summon one of them. Kunai decides to summon a genius scientist doctor named Kirino. Kunai is a little scared of Kirino because she has some sadistic tendencies and can even do human experimentation, so he forbids her to kill anyone. Kirino is also a, how do I put it lightly, a pedo for young boys, but we're getting out of topic. Kunai gives her the task of healing Aku's injured right leg, so she uses her magical surgeon's hands to fix it. Aku can walk properly in an instant. Aku gets excited and she starts running with happiness. She also starts falling in love with Kunai. Meanwhile, Kunai thanks Kirino for doing a good job. The moment he touches her, she starts falling in love with him as well. Or maybe hers is just lust. Elsewhere, the founder of the Satanist cult, named Utopia, scolds his followers for not beating the Holy Maidens despite the dark powers they had. Meanwhile, Kunai's party reaches a village which is under Luna's responsibility. However, the village is in such a terrible state because Luna is irresponsible with her duties. Kunai and Kirino realize that the church is just taking advantage of Luna by giving her a badly managed area while keeping the profitable areas to themselves. So Kunai asks to borrow a small piece of land to run a doctor's clinic and a hot spring. The village is populated by a race of rabbit-eared people called bunnies. The bunnies have not been able to grow their crops because of a serious water shortage. The well is dry, so Kunai uses his powers to install a special pulley wheel. When they use it, even the dry well gives water. Then he uses his powers again to create fertilizers. The mood in the village amongst the bunnies immediately takes a positive turn. Meanwhile, in the holy capital of the Holy Kingdom, the eldest holy maiden, Angel White, gets a report that Luna is working to develop the village. Angel White is shocked because Luna has always been so childish and irresponsible before. Then Killer Queen comes and declares her love for Zero. Killer Queen is always a serious person. Seeing her sisters change like this, Angel White becomes concerned. Elsewhere, the gang is celebrating Aku's healed leg. Just then, they are approached by Shrimp Fry Butterfly, a super rich lady of high society with lots of connections. Shrimp Fry Butterfly. Poor girl must have been bullied all her life. To get Shrimp Fry on his side, Kunai gives her a gift of a bar of soap. This is a new invention that Shrimp Fry does not recognize. Since it can wash away your dirt and renew your skin, Shrimp Fry is happy. Suddenly, they are attacked by a whole lot of Satanists. Kunai goes to investigate. The Satanists are attacking the town, but it turns out Mikan and Yukikaze, the adventurers, are holding them off. Kunai comes to the rescue and Yukikaze immediately starts simping over him again. Kunai fights the Satanists, but one of them uses his blood to summon a mid-level demon called Carnival. Carnival starts dominating, but Kunai gets a little bit serious and he easily defeats the demon. That's like 10% of his powers. All the citizens treat Kunai as a hero. While Kunai is taking care of business outside, an assassin named Kamiya, a knockoff version of Hisoka, approaches their table to kill Luna. But Kirino tears his arms off and reattaches them. Kamiya is quite traumatized by the incident and runs away. Elsewhere, many Satanists sacrifice their lives to summon a powerful devil, the Prince of Darkness, Oruit. Seeing Oruit, Angel White immediately puts up a magical barrier while Killer Queen fights him down below. But a Satanist girl pours the liquid darkness which saps Killer Queen's powers. Then Oruit defeats her. Angel White can only look on helplessly because she's holding up the magical barrier. Kunai sees the whole thing happening, so he changes his character to Zero. Once again, the liquid darkness dispels wherever Zero walks. Kunai, or rather Zero, is very powerful, so he starts dominating the fight against Oruit. So Oruit kills the Satanist girl who was helping him. He then uses her blood to get into his next form, but Zero heals the girl. Oruit takes on the form of a powerful beast much larger than Zero. But the rule of anime is that anything big will always die. Zero kills Oruit with one punch. Killer Queen loses her mind and starts fangirling again. The Satanist girl, Trone, also starts falling for Zero. Later, Kunai takes his normal form and goes to Angel White. Angel White is concerned because of Kunai's reputation as the Demon Lord. Kunai calms her down for now and asks for information about the Seraphs who were powerful rulers of these lands. Angel White says that she cannot reveal information about the Seraphs to him. After the fight with Oruit, Kunai has received enough points to gain fast travel to places he's been to. After gaining some information, Kunai decides that he needs to get an artifact that can better protect him from magic, as he realizes that magic is his weakness. When he's in an alley, Trone, the Satanist girl whom he saved earlier, comes to him. Tron somehow knows that Kunai is actually Zero because she can see emotions, so Kunai takes her along and tells her not to reveal his secret. Luna immediately realizes that Trone is connected to the evil side, but Kunai does not let her do anything to Trone. Then they all decide to go to the rabbit village, which is under Luna's responsibility. They all use fast travel to get there. Then Kunai and Kirino develop a modern field hospital to serve the people around them. Kunai tells her not to charge the poor people too much, but to charge lots to the rich people. Kunai also creates a hot spring right next to the hospital. In order to protect the bunny village, Kunai summons another aide, Tahara. Tahara is a gun expert and a great fighter. Also, he's a genius. Also, he's super scared of the sadistic Kirino. Tahara immediately starts training the villagers in using tools. Kunai plans to develop Bunny Village into a tourist destination, so he gets some skimpy seductive clothes for a few bunny people that they can wear to greet customers. One of their customers is Shrimp Fry. She has brought along an old man named Sambo, who has lost his eyesight. So Kunai takes him to Kirino. She uses a special potion to cure his eyesight, and he becomes extremely happy. Seeing this, Shrimp Fry gives Kirino a Holy Lambda gold coin, which is worth over 100 giant gold coins. A bit of backstory. When Luna was young, she grew up in poverty. She had a best friend named Eagle, and they used to dream of living in a castle. Over time, Luna worked hard and got accepted by the Holy Church. But Eagle was executed for being a demi-human. This really broke Luna's heart. Now that she's working in the Rabbit Village, she sees its villagers as Eagle, whom she should have protected. But for now, she focuses on developing the village. She becomes a good host for Shrimp Fry, and she shows her all the wonders of the hot springs baths and soaps and shampoos. Elsewhere, Kirino admits to Tahara that she's becoming obsessed with Kunai. She proves it by doing a physical checkup of him and getting a little too close. Kunai quickly gets away from her like the Giga Chad that he is. One day, Kunai goes to the holy capital alone. He runs into the trap Yukikaze. Since Yukikaze still has the hots for him, he takes Kunai for a drink along with his teammate, Mikan. Yukikaze starts saying naughty stuff, especially when eating the meat kebab and licking the stick. Mikan tells Kunai about the adventurers' guilds and the system. The better the adventurer, the more they can earn from the guild. They have to go out and kill monsters for that. There are also various medals and items in this world. The most powerful ones are carried by the holy maidens, including Luna. With all this information, Kunai decides to go north to find special items. Yukikaze begins to come along with him. Mikan also reluctantly joins them. Meanwhile, Angel White goes to Bunny Village to rescue Luna because she thinks that Luna is being held captive by Kunai. But when she gets there, she's shocked to see the village doing so well, and Luna actually taking responsibility over duties. Luna sends Angel White for a bath to refresh herself, but Angel White accidentally walks into the men's bath where she runs into Kunai. They're both cautious with the other person as Angel White reluctantly joins him in the bath. The hot spring bath is really stimulating, and Angel White relaxes so much, well, she almost climaxes right then and there. Once she calms down, Kunai scolds Angel White for being an incompetent leader who has not done much to eradicate the evils of the kingdom. Angel White accepts that she has not been up to par in handling the Holy Kingdom. Kunai uses his inventory to bring out a halo which gives +2 defense. He gives it to Angel White as a token of goodwill, and it actually looks pretty damn good on her. When it's time to go back, Kunai uses his fast travel to take her there. Angel White almost loses her mind because she thought that teleportation could only be used by the Seraphs, the legendary angels. And I guess she's starting to fall in love with him too. Angel White guesses that Kunai must be the legendary Lucifer, the fallen angel. She vows to return Kunai to his former angelic form. The next day, Kunai prepares to go north as he had planned. He needs to find items that can protect him from magic. He leaves Kirino and Tahara to take care of the village and commands Tahara to kill anyone who attacks the village. Then Kunai leaves with Yukikaze and Mikan. Subscribe for more videos like this, turn on the notification, and leave a like to help the channel out. Thank you for watching.